Thank you for joining us this morning for our children's story. Our story today is about how Jesus loves us no matter what we do or no matter where we go. The story that I'm going to tell you about, or the passage, is Mark 10:13 through 16. People were bringing children to Jesus so that he would bless them, but the disciples scolded them. When Jesus saw this, he grew angry and said to them, "Allow the children to come to me. Don't forbid them, because God's kingdom belongs to people like these children. I assure you that whoever doesn't welcome God's kingdom like a child will never enter it." Then he hugged the children and blessed them. This was the time when Jesus was out, like he did a lot of times. He was out creating miracles happen and watching people come and just talk to him, and everywhere he went there was a great crowd of people. And the same was true on this day. And I'm sure that the disciples, which were Jesus's closest friends, they were probably growing tired. It had probably been a long day and they were ready to leave. And they probably thought Jesus had more important things to do, to heal the sick, to make the blind see, than to just have to deal with young kids. So when Jesus saw them send the kids away, he got very angry and told the disciples to let the children come to him. And not only did he just talk to the kids, but he bent down and picked them up and set them on his lap and hugged them and talked to them and made them feel special. What Jesus is saying here also is that to actually believe and to ask Jesus into our heart, we have to believe like a child. Sometimes adults, when we grow old and when we've lived life for a long time, we start to judge things through different eyes. But as you can see, I'm sitting out on this playground today, and when we're young, like you guys, you tend to look at things through different eyes. You look at things in a different light. Things don't seem as bad sometimes as they do to us adults who look at things in a harsher way than children do. So I want to remind you today just to remember that Jesus loves you no matter what you're doing, no matter where you are. If you're on a playground such as this, if you're on the baseball field, if you're in a dance competition, Jesus loves you no matter what you're doing. He loves us no matter how much we sin. We just have to ask him to forgive us. We are always important to Jesus. I've got a verse for us today, and it comes from Matthew 10:14. "Let the little children come to me." Jesus will never turn you away. He is always there listening, no matter if you have fun things to tell him, if you have sad things to tell him. He's always there with the listening ear, ready to accept us. Thank you for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful week, and we look forward to seeing you next week.